It is. Okay, we
There
are
we
recording.
go.
All right.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuning into this broadcast, you are the resistance.
I'm glad to be
Absolutely. Oh, you're kind of,
it.
I think we kind of lost you there for a minute.
Uh, oh, you got me? How
We
about
are
now?
good. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good.
I'm out in the country, Dale, so you'll have to excuse me. As you can see, this is my property here. Beautiful
Beautiful.
piece of land here.
Nice.
Yeah. There's
Still got
there's
some
my
wood.
house.
Hmm.
Yeah. I got 3 acres out in
Beautiful.
just outside of Toronto, the Big
Wow.
Smoke.
I love
Yeah.
it. Man, beautiful country
Uh,
out there. Amazing.
yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, I can afford it still until Trudeau decides to take it away from me by raising the property taxes to the point where we can't afford them. But
Yeah.
I'm here for now.
You're fearless
How you
leader.
doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, our fearless leader.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're fearless leader who has the testosterone of a 95-year-old woman. This is somewhat of an emergency broadcast because it was brought to your attention sooner than mine. And but there is a scammer on YouTube, and I want everybody to know about this account. It is called.
Yeah.
Let me bring it up. It is called the Richard Boot Shop on Instagram. I want everybody to see this account. It looks legit. I was following them. So was Mario. So if you found this account through the algorithm organically, you probably followed it too. He might, if you're in the boot world, he might follow you as well. But he claims essentially to be selling boots and to be he claims that he's a shopping and retail collections, custom bootmaker, leather craftsman, vintage cowboy boots, Red Wing Chelsea service boots, Western boots, Viberg boot.
Yeah.
Um,
And he's a bricklayer too on Sundays.
exactly.
Yeah,
He's constantly hosting these giveaways, these fake giveaways, and
that's correct.
to me it looks like a very legitimate shop. But then one of my friends, Jeffrey, he messaged me. He's like, "Hello, sir. Have you ever come across this guy? Some of his prices seem too good to be true." And at first, I just thought he was an aftermarket resale shop. But Jeffrey, he said, "Well, he's asking 350 for these Viberg Division Road Shelby boots, much lower price than what I'm used to seeing on eBay." And he said, so this is what he said on the 4th of July. He said, "I just won a giveaway from Richard Boot Shop. I paid him for shipping. I'll let you know if it ends up being a scam or if it's legit." The next day, he said, "It ended up being a scammer. He tried to hit me up today for more money. He started to make it obvious. I reported it to Instagram and PayPal. It would be good if you could go ahead and report him as a scammer as well." And then
Yeah,
you
that's
had,
correct.
so let's hear what happened with you and this Richard Boot Shop.
Okay. So what happened was I just was following him. And honestly, I didn't even try, but he had a post where he said, "Well, it's my birthday today. The first 5 followers to wish me a happy birthday, like win a pair of boots."
Hmm.
Now, I never win anything. So I just, anybody I follow, if they say it's my birthday, I'll wish them a happy birthday.
Hmm.
I didn't try to win a pair of boots. Anyway, apparently I got in. So he says. So he said, "Congratulations, you can pick a pair of boots from my site, any pair.
Any
And
pair.
if
That's
they're
weird.
there, any pair. Yeah, any pair."
That's weird.
So I said, "Well, we'll see." You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah. So I said, "Okay, you know what? We'll see." He looks legit. He looked legit. And he reached out. He said, "Congratulations," all this, that, and the other thing. I chose a pair of boots, pair of
Yeah.
Viberg,
Yeah.
and right, I'm not stupid.
Right.
So I picked a pair of Viberg, and just for hoops and giggles, let's see if it works.
Yeah.
And same thing. It was just pay the shipping. It was 55 US, so I paid it, which
Okay.
works out to about what, 10,000 Canadian.
Yeah.
So that was a joke, but it was still like 80, 90 bucks Canadian. He calls me back. "Oh, but now you got to pay the tax." And I'm thinking to myself, well, hey, wait a minute. Why wouldn't you charge me the tax and the shipping all at once? And why am I paying tax on a free pair of boots that
Right.
I won?
Right.
Right. So it started clicking. And then he goes, "Send it to this account." And it was different from the first PayPal account. I think it was like Richard Ramos or something. And then the second one was just something out of left field, like Sylvia Di Picaro or something. I don't know. And I'm like, "Well, dude, why is the account different?"
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he tried, he goes, "So if you had another pair of boots that you would like on my site, I'll give you 30% off." He goes, "What other boot were you looking at?" Right. I'm like, "Well, I'm not really looking for another pair of boots. Anyway, he goes, just pick one that you would like. So I said, you know what? Okay, I'll pick this one. How much for these? And he goes, oh, $250. He goes, just send it to the account, take a picture, and show me that you paid. And I'm like, dude, I ain't sending you money until I get a tracking number for the first boot.
Yeah.
And he's like, hold on, I'll send you tracking. Hold on, I'll send you tracking. And then that was like 3 days. So finally I said, hey, dude, you know what? I go, if you're playing a game with me, I go, it ain't going to work. I go, if you don't send me the tracking, I said, I'm going to report you to PayPal or give me my money back. And you know what? I'll leave you alone. And then he blocked me.
He blocked you from there? Oh, man. Well, he realized he had...
So I reached out to PayPal.
He could.
Yeah. He realized that, you know what? This guy caught on.
Yeah.
And he blocked me. And then he started telling me, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you saying all this stuff? Because I started calling him out. Like, I started calling him, you know, like, you're not a fucking man. All this other stuff, you know, I started telling him. So it's like, you know, I sold lots and I've never done that to anybody. So like, you know, I said, karma's a bitch, dude. You know, like, it's going to catch up with you one day. Or you're going to meet the wrong guy, right?
Exactly. So what was interesting today was Ben did an at everybody in the Stitch Down Discord. He said, I've now heard from 2 different sources on this, so I'm confident in it. This Richard Boot Shop is a scam. Don't try to buy any of his boots. They might not even exist or accept any of his. Yeah. I have too many boots, so have some of my free boots or whatever else. So he posted it. He did like a public service announcement there. So I commend him on that one. And so that's kind of what I wanted to do here as well. I wanted to put it on my channel too, so that none of my friends or followers get scammed by this guy. But also I want to talk a little bit of strategy here. Okay, so this Richard Boot Shop, he's not a big account. What I could tell you just by looking at his account, he doesn't get a lot of traction, not a lot of likes, not a lot of comments, which means that he's going to see every like and every comment. So what my request of the community is, don't go directly to his page and say, hey, you're a scammer, because here's what he's going to do. It's very easy for him to delete those comments and to block you. And then you lose visibility of his. You don't want to do it that way. Instead, you can report him, you know, through I don't know, you know, reporting as a scammer procedures on Instagram and or PayPal.
I don't
know what that's like, but my advice right now, just know that he's a scammer and avoid his account, unfollow him, block him. Don't let him know that we're onto him. In other words, I don't think he subscribes to my YouTube channel. I see that he follows me on Instagram, but I doubt he's even going to see this video. If he sees it, fine, I don't care. But like, the thing is like, don't bring attention that we're onto him. Because if you start lighting up his stuff with comments, he's just going to delete them. Nobody's going to see these comments that you're leaving. It's better that if we, this is my theory, it's better that if we in the community sort of know that Richard Boot Shop is a scam. So everybody.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I unfollowed him. So it doesn't look like I'm endorsing him either. Some of my followers came to me and said, hey, I see you follow this guy. That's kind of an endorsement that I would follow him. So I unfollowed, Mario unfollowed. So
I unfollowed,
Yeah, don't light him up though, because if you're in our community, then let's keep it amongst ourselves that we know he's a scammer. Don't let him get the leg up by becoming wise.
let him just sit there alone.
Yes, let him sit there and stew. With that said, I do want to ask honest community feedback. Has any of my viewers, anybody watching this video, had dealings with this account? And
and has he ever shipped boots? That's what I'd like to.
Yes, exactly.
You know,
we will retract all of our negative comments about this if he ends up being
I'll eat shit if he I'll eat my words if he shipped boots. Yes. But I have a feeling he hasn't.
No, he's just
maybe the odd pair, but I don't think he's been true to his word.
He's just an imposter. But if you want to buy a real pair of boots, Mario is selling these amazing Viberg service boots in Charles F. Stead Winter Smoke in classic calf in a size 9. They're currently on my website, and they're in pristine condition. Looks like they were maybe worn one time, maybe?
One time. They were worn one time, and one time, and maybe only an hour.
Okay, not bad.
And actually, these are real boots that will be really shipped to you via myself or Dale, whatever boots are in whoever's possession. Sorry.
We're not scammers.
You mind if I smoke, Dale?
Yes.
Is it okay if I smoke?
That offends me greatly to see you smoking those cigarettes.
Well, you know what? I have a nicotine habit, and I like it. So
Hey, I won't mind if you smoke, if you don't mind if I drink.
I don't mind at all. When you buy boots, salute, buddy. When you buy boots through Dale or myself, you will get the boots. The
Yes,
110%. We are men of our word.
we're in it for the
And
long haul. We're not
we're
in
in
it
it
for
so the
quick
boots
buck.
can have a nice home, right?
Yep,
Pretty well.
exactly.
We're not
That's
in it for the money.
right.
When I heard your name the first time, when I heard Basista, I'm
Mhm.
thinking, does he have some Latino in him, or is he Italian or something? Because it sounds like a European, like a Latin name. So
Exactly. Well, it's funny because it just means bassist, bass player. And so the Spanish word and the
yeah,
Italian and the Portuguese word for bass player is bassista. But
that's correct.
yes, the bassista last name comes from Czechoslovakia, and it also means bass
Nice.
in Czech. Yeah, it's a really boring story when you break it down. But yeah, bass player. But I don't play basses. I
Yeah,
just have an acoustic.
and my giardinazo, which means like a garden, right?
Yeah.
Giardina is garden, right? So
Yes. Yeah,
I
giardinaggio would
basically
be like a big garden or like maybe a
yes, like a big garden or like a gardener, like a taker care of a person that takes care of a garden, right? Like a
okay.
giardinazo, like a big garden, let's say.
Yeah, but a gardener.
That's what it means.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hmm.
Yeah, as soon as I saw your name, I'm like
Yeah,
Giardino,
yeah,
Giardinazzo.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sempre mi
Man, I'm
piace
losing
parlare
daylight here.
l'italiano. È la lingua
Yeah,
più
look
bella
at that.
nel mondo.
See.
Oh,
Look
la
at the moon behind
luna.
me, Dale.
Wow.
La luna,
Dio
la
mio, non
luna, mezzo
credo.
mare. Yeah, molto bella. Yeah, actually,
Bellissimo.
it's probably about it's 18 degrees Celsius right now, right up here.
Oh, that sounds cold, but I'm guessing it's not. Is it
Uh,
probably more like
It's a
80?
little, yeah, it's a little chilly. I'd say around, it's like probably 69, 70,
Oh, okay. Wow.
68, something like that.
Cool. Well, we have the
Hmm.
microwave drones cooking us right now, so we have been facing a massive
Yeah,
so
yeah,
with all the
yeah.
chemtrails and all the the
Let me
drones microwaving
let
us.
me see if I can get some. Yeah, yeah. Well, they're doing that to everybody, Dale,
Yeah,
and all the chemicals they're spraying in the air. Surprised I don't see any chemtrails right now.
yeah. I don't
They'll
see
do
any
it at night
chemtrails where
too.
you are, but there's some in my sky, so I could already feel
Yeah,
my
hold on. I'm
estrogen
gonna see if
levels increasing.
can you see the boots
Yeah,
or not? Not very good.
I can see them. No, they're visible.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah.
So here, Dale, I got a Frank lace to toe 8-inch boot in oil tan latigo with a honey
Okay.
lug sole. How's that without the light?
Oh, pitch black.
Pitch black, eh? Yeah. Okay. Now they're brand new. They're brand new, Dale. They've only been worn once. Pair of brand new Parkhurst in chocolate rough out. These are size 9.5D. These are size 9D. These are 9.5D. These are oil tan latigo Wilshires, the cap toes, 8-inch boot, only worn once. Those are for sale. I got a pair of Iron Rangers in black harness,
Oh
only
yeah,
worn a
I can't
couple
see those at
times.
all.
Yeah, well, they're black. They're the black harness. Just reach out to me. Reach out to me on my site, and I'll send you some pics.
Okay, sounds
I
good.
got a pair of mosquito. I got a pair of Nicks in Wicket and Craig, double stuff, natural double stuff. These
Beautiful.
actually you reviewed these. You remember that?
Oh, that's right. Yes, those are awesome, man. Love those.
Yeah, they're a little tight on me. They're a
Mm.
9E,
Mm.
but I would need a 9 double E in this HNW.
Okay,
So it's a little too tight. So if anybody wants those, I'll give those for a great price. They're a little more worn.
awesome.
I would sell those for like 400 Canadian ship.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah. And I got my Truman here in Russet Red Rambler.
Ooh, russet red.
Yeah, Russet Red.
And
I have so much red, I got to get rid of some.
yeah.
These have only been worn once. They're almost literally brand new. They're
Okay.
size 9.5 double E.
Okay.
And let's go pricing. These Truman, I'd let them go for 350 Canadian. I'd say 375 Canadian
For which pair? You cut out for a second.
for the Knicks
Okay.
in the double stuff. Yeah, in the double stuff.
Okay.
The Red Wings, I'll let them go for 250. I could even go 200 on those.
Okay.
I'd let both pairs of here. I'll turn it around. Both pairs of the Franks, I would let go for 500 Canadian shipped, and the Parkhurst, I would let go for 300 Canadian shipped.
Okay.
Now, So remember, the 2 Franks are 9.5D. They're literally brand new. The Parkhurst are 9D in the 602 modified last. The Iron Rangers are 9.5D, and the Knicks are 9E in the HNW last, and the Truman are 9.5 double E in the 79 last.
Okay. And any and all questions,
Okay.
please direct them to Mario. If the boots aren't on my website,
Yes.
then DM Mario on Instagram at Boot Reaper, and he will
Yep.
help you out there. Some of his boots I do have listed on my website.
Yeah.
And so the way that works is if you buy them, all I do is I transfer him the money and he sends me the tracking. I put the tracking through the website. That way you could track them, but they're coming from Canada if they're coming from him. These
Yeah.
Vibergs that I just
That's
showed,
right.
they are shipping directly from me. So
Yeah.
it's kind of convoluted, but one way or another, we're going to get you the boots. We're not a scam
Yeah.
site like
No.
the boot shop or
And,
whatever.
and the way it works is you would send Dale the money, and he doesn't give me the money until I give him the tracking.
Yeah, I get the tracking.
This way, yep. And then this way it's fair and everyone can be rest assured.
Everybody's covered.
You're not going to get scammed. This isn't going to be a Richards thing. This is
Right.
going to be for real. So,
Exactly.
and I'll take offers as well. Like these prices aren't written in stone. So if somebody's on hard times and wants a pair of boots, hey, reach out, man. We'll work something out. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
And Dale's got all the prices for the boots he has, like the Bergs and stuff. I'm willing to let those. He's got the pricing there.
Yeah.
And that's it, man.
Heck yeah.
I think we're gonna call it a night, Dale, because I'm running out of light. But yeah, thanks for
absolutely.
doing that for me. Hey, I appreciate it. And
My
to everybody
pleasure.
in the boot, everyone in the boot community, please, if you're looking for boots, you know, even if it's not through me or Dale, do your research, man. Do
Yeah.
your research.
Absolutely.
Just don't hand your money over so easily.
Absolutely.
Because you can see what happens. So
And I'm always happy to support a fellow Italian. I'm not Italian by blood, but I am Italian through my spirit.
you're Italian at heart, Dale. You're Italian at heart.
Nel cuore, sono italiano.
Yeah.
Nel cuore.
Dale, tu sei un bravo persona.
Oh, grazie mille, amico mio. Lo apprezzo molto.
And you know what, Dale? I'm gonna sign off, buddy. I know you're busy, and I'm getting torn apart by mosquitoes here. They're so big here, Dale. They'll drag you out in the middle of the lake. But yeah, I'm losing a lot of blood, so I'm gonna sign off.
Okay, sounds good, brother. Well, you have a good night.
Yeah, you have a good night, and thanks for everything you do, buddy. We appreciate it.
Thank you for the PSA. We really need to get the word out about Richard.
That's right. Yeah, dude. We're got to look after our booty, right?
Absolutely. We have to. So this is urgent. I'm not going to do a lot of editing. I'm trying to get this out as soon as possible.
That's it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mario, thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you, Dale.
Have a good night.
You too, buddy. Cheers. We'll talk
All right.
later.
Thanks, brother. Bye-bye.